I'm super excited to have my best friend back at the Queer News table. He's Cal Gajraj. Oh, wait a minute. He's Dr. Cal Gajraj, and he is the Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer at Can Community Health. Dr. Gajraj is also a Senior Advisor at the U.S. Institute of Diplomacy and Human Rights, a professor at Miami-Dade College School of Global Business and on the Communications Council and contributor at Forbes. So Cal, Can-sponsored Pride Brunch at Hard Rock benefits the Pride Center, and it's all going down on June 1st. Tell me what's happening out.
Well, Faye, on June 1st, the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino will host a high-energy fundraising brunch to support the Pride Center at Equality Park, as the nonprofit faces looming federal funding cuts affecting LGBTQ services and HIV prevention efforts. Presented by Can Community Health, the $150 per ticket event raises $175,000. Hosted by WSVN's Alex Miranda, the event will feature a Cher performance by Michael Dean, along with performances by Daisy Deadpetals, Velvet Lenore, Erika Norell, and Aaliyah Jae. Attendees will also enjoy a luxurious buffet with tenderloin, crab cake Benedict, custom omelets, and fresh pastries. The Pride Center honors will also celebrate Ana Navarro, Nadine Smith, and the Our Fund Foundation for their dedication to LGBTQ advocacy. I'm so excited about this event. Number one, brunch isn't complete without a drag show. So today's line,
or crab cakes.
Oh, crab cakes, and Benedict. But to also add the element of the Hard Rock on top of that, and the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino has been amazing allies to the LGBT community in South Florida. So it's really exciting just to be able to see all three of those things come together: drag, brunch, and the Hard Rock.
Yeah. Wow.
All for a great cause.
Yeah.
The Pride Center is an incredible organization, and these looming funding federal cuts that's, coming across the entire country, we are in a position where we may lose a lot of these services that organizations like Can and other organizations get to give for free to our community.
Yeah.
We don't know what those changes will be at the end of the day, or, when budget cuts will come, or the next, federal cycle comes, but we have to prepare for that day and, what free services we might have to charge for one day.
Yeah. So brunch, anybody?
Yeah.
I know $175,000 is an ambitious goal and good, because there's so much that has to be done. We have to have big goals. And so dream big, go for it. And like RuPaul used to say, you shoot for the moon. If you miss it, you'll still land among the stars. I think a lot of times we undercut ourselves by not dreaming big enough. So I'm glad it's an ambitious goal. And I hope you make it. But even if you don't, you still have done better than if you didn't have an ambitious goal.
Yes. So this will be the second brunch of this caliber to be had over at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino and Hotel. And me and Al and Cal were at the first one, and it was 500 people in one room. Everybody's fans were up in the air, right?
Cool.
The queens had 8-minute sets because it took them that long to get from one side of the room to the other. So this will sell out, and this money is needed, just like Cal said, right? To offer these services to people that are so used to getting it for free, and to have to start charging them in the future is ridiculous. And $175,000 is just a drop in the bucket, but it will get things rolling, But you're giving people star power. Ana Navarro, right? Like, I love him. The cutie from WSVN, right?
Miranda.
He's adorable. But then you've got, let's talk about Michael Dean. Let's talk about Michael Goodman, okay? Right? Goodman PR. They're the ones that are also helping put this together with Can. And this man is the best Cher impersonator I have ever seen. I am a Cher connoisseur. Once I came out the badge, I was like, I'm gay. Where's Cher, right? So I love it. And right now, Michael Goodman is in the midst of it. Like, now he doesn't eat. He doesn't talk to certain people. He only walks around as Cher for the 2 weeks leading up to this. All right. This is the kind of caliber show that you're going to get over at the Seminole Hard Rock. Then we've got Ana Navarro. Then we've got Velvet Lenore. Then we've got Daisy Deadpetals. We've got all the other incredible queens from South Florida also strutting their stuff. Okay, now you might have thought that it was weird that they mentioned the Benedicts, but that's how good they were.
It's really good.
When I went back for seconds and they took the cart away, I was about to cry right there. Al, your thoughts?
It's an amazing event.
Match that enthusiasm.
I was thinking the same thing.
I agree with Cal's observation about Seminole Hard Rock. We need our allies. We need our corporate and business allies greater than any time in my life, which is a long one. But I also want to point out, we've talked many times that how important it is for LGBT to have a seat at the table.
Yeah.
I just want to call out Eric Eldridge. Eric Eldridge, LGBT, works events at Hard Rock, and at Seminole Hard Rock, and he's one of the key people that has the seat at the table to say and help Seminole Hard Rock see that this is valuable and important. So I call out Eric as an example of why the push of the seat of the table is so important for us, because it opens doors to help allies go, oh, I get that. And there's value for the community. There's value for LGBT, but there's also value for the business. And I think that that is fantastic. I was at a meeting just this week, with Rebecca, who's Director of Development at Pride Center, and with Robert Boo. And they're scared. And they're scared exactly where you said it very diplomatically, and I appreciate it. But we can see that we see the thunderstorm cloud, perhaps tornado, perhaps even the hurricane eye coming on the horizon of what is getting ready to happen. And it's going to smack us directly in the face for HIV and the services that organizations principally have served. And Pride Center, as an example, is one of the major contributors. The Pride Center in Palm Beach County, Compass, is in the same situation. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars at risk just for those two organizations. So I completely agree with Bishop Durrell that shoot for the moon. Because we need you to shoot for the moon, because what's going to happen next is going to be devastating. One last thought that I think is really fun. They're going for a world record at this event. Can will be associated with it, which I know Can will appreciate. In 2023 in New York, Guinness awarded an award for the biggest, most attended drag brunch in history. There is such an entry in Guinness.
God. Okay.
And Seminole Hard Rock and Pride Center are going for it.
And so what is that? What is
right? I hesitate to say the number. Faye just told you what happened in February, so I don't want to contradict that at all in terms of what the number is, but they're going for it.
Wow.
And show up if for no other reason you want to participate in a Guinness World Record. And look at all of the people you're helping. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. So get your tickets, and trust me, it will sell out. All right. So Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you at the Can-sponsored Pride Brunch at Hard Rock on June 1st. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.